Hello everyone, Cheryl Ann here with another completed journal for you. This one is 4 signatures, 134 pages, and she's 11 by 8.5. So she's an oversized one. This is a hardcover book. She's country, rustic, rural, farm. I really wanted to do a rustic country kind of journal. So she has a lot of fabric. She has fabric on the cover, as you can see. And I found this vintage lace that I put around the spine. So let's take a look. Oh, before I forget, she comes with a couple little little extra journals, and she comes with a bookmark that I made, and she comes with a snippet roll, which I think this one is, oh, it's upside down, 36 inches long and 4 inches wide. So she'll come with those too. I did use another snippet roll in her. So she has a lot of fabric, and I used some images from Pixabay, and then this is a book that I had on winter with some recipes and just a whole lot of really interesting things for Christmas. I did use some of Mrs. Cogg's winter Christmas words. She does have some of that Amazon packing paper. I love using this. It's so versatile. She has a lot of reds. And this is another Pixabay photo. I have some of my photos on Pixabay. And then here's a snippet roll, so you can see you can use it as a tuck spot. I didn't put anything in it. I left that one blank. And there are some blank pages because I never like to fill up my journals completely. I like people to have an opportunity to do so on their own. But here's a little fabric pocket. This is from one of those, I think it's Lang calendars. Love those red trucks. I actually found fabric that has the red trucks and the little puppies. I mean, she's just really whimsical. There are the little puppies too. And this was an envelope, and I wanted to include it because it had the Christmas tree. And there's a red truck with some tree branches. See, this is a blank page. Oh, and I have quite a few of these little muslin snippets that I stitched on with different stitches. It's from the cookbook. The cookbook is just real cheerful and whimsical too. So, oh, we have a siren going by on the main street, which is a block away. This is Mrs. Cogg's, one of her pictures. So she has a lot of different sized pages, lots of pockets, lots of fabric and ruffles. I love this one. Oh my gosh. Here's a huge fabric ruffle. Here are the little, see those are the red pickups. They're just so much fun. Oh, and here's a card that I found at Hobby Lobby with the red pickup truck. I thought, oh, I'd have the perfect journal for that. So that's just tucked in there. You can move that around. Here's another page. That's Mrs. Cogg's. That's Pixabay. Okay, I'm having trouble here with one page. I don't know what the problem is. Oh, and I do have, this is the parchment paper, and I had just, you know, I put my brush on to clean it off, and I thought, you know what, that looks kind of snowy, so I'm going to include it. So I did. There's a recipe for chicken and dumplings. My husband makes a really good chicken and dumplings. Here's another one of the little stitched pieces of muslin. They just give it such a homey look. More fabric. Another pocket with just a little index card tag. There's a blank page. No, I like to give people room to write their own stuff or add their own stuff. Here's some, that's a magazine picture. Oh, we're coming up to another one of the calendar pages. I had originally done, I have a confession to make. I hope I don't upset anybody. I had originally done this with a digital kit, a heavy use of a digital kit, and I just was feeling so uncomfortable with it. I ripped it all out, and I redid it. The only thing that survived were these book pages and just a couple pages. I completely redid it. It didn't feel like it was mine. See, mine, I have to have the fabric on the edges, and I have to be winky and wonky, and like this is another one of the parchment papers that I used to clean my brushes, and I just added some washi tape with the stars and this cute little thing from a children's book. And yes, it takes more time to find things like that. Here's a pocket. I haven't put anything in it yet. It does take more time to find things if you don't use a digital kit. And believe me, there are some gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous digital kits out there. And I mean, I bought 3 today to use in my next journal, but I wasn't comfortable with how it came out. And if I'm not comfortable with it, I can't do it. I have to be comfortable with it. I have to be able to add my own creative touches, like all the fabric and the tabs and the pockets and photos that I want to add. Like this is a poem. This is cute, just the little woodland animals with the snowman. So I hope I'm not hurting anybody's feelings, but I wanted to be honest with you because I did completely redo this one. So that's why it took me 3 weeks to finish her. But she is oversized. I do love these Pixabay photos. I did use some, like I said, Mrs. Coggs, the children. I'm working up to doing a children's journal just with illustrations from children's books and magazines and things like that. So you'll find children's stuff in the next couple journals I do. So she doesn't have that much hanging out at the bottom. She does have a lot hanging out on the sides, because you know what, that's my style, and I tried to get away from it, and I think that's another thing that just made me frustrated, was that I couldn't, it's really hard to match some of the fabrics I have and I love with a digital. So that's why at least on this one most of the digitals went. And like I said, I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. There are gorgeous digital kits out there. I do use them a lot. And like I said, I just ordered 3 kits today. So, it depends. Like this, my first one, it just seemed like it had control of me. I didn't have control of it. And I just thought, no, I'm just going to start again. So I'm happy with this one. I love this one. I hope you love it too. Come take a look at her. She's going to be in my Etsy shop, Deserts and Beyond. I'll put the link in the comments and in the description. If you have any questions or comments for me, please leave them. I'd love to hear from people. Okay, that's all. Bye for now.